my god, we're live.
Someone said we're live.
I'm live. Are you live? Check your pulse, quick.
I'm alive.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I am a Damphir. If anyone has read Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, they have ancestries for half legacies, and you can be like half a vampire. A Damphir.
Damphir.
Pretty awesome stuff, actually. Pretty awesome stuff. If you like Ravenloft, I think you'll be very happy with the new book.
I'm so excited. It means your campaign is going to get longer for Mondays.
I've been doing a lot of reading, and it expands on Barovia as well.
Oh, yes, it does. I have not read yet, but I'm excited.
It's just not all new material. There's other materials too that... I mean, it's not all new materials. It expands on Curse of Strahd and stuff too.
I got a question for you.
What?
After we finish the current module, are we going to go on hiatus so you can prep more? Are you going to visit so you have time to prep, or are you just going to prep in between sessions?
I don't know.
So, for those of you that don't know, we're talking about our Curse of Strahd game, which is every Monday on the Voctair. And, yeah. Tonight we're playing Icewind Dale with our dilapidated group of heroes. Slightly askew.
That's a nice way to put it.
Just a reminder that we have Heroes for CF coming up at the end of the month, May 29th. We're going to stream. I'm running a game from noon till about 5. There's going to be a little bit of information about cystic fibrosis thrown in there too. And then after that, we're taking a dinner break. And then at 6:30, we're back. And DM Affy will be DMing from 5:30 till... No, sorry, 6:30 until whenever.
Yes, Eastern Standard Time.
Until her group says, I'm out. Yes, this is all in Eastern Time.
Until they get to the end of the dungeon and find out what I have in store for them.
Until they die.
Or that.
The theme this year for Heroes for CF, we always pick a theme. The theme this year is dragons. So there's not enough dragons in Dungeons and Dragons, so we're going to add lots of dragons to Dungeons and Dragons. I'm looking forward to it. I think we've got a really good group. In addition to like our streaming, there will be a whole bunch of tables of players playing on Discord that will not be streamed, but will still be playing and the players have raised money to earn magic items and things like that for their characters. So that's very exciting.
Tell them where we're at.
We just broke $8,000 fundraised. The goal this year was 10. I really couldn't be happier. Just before we came on, we found out that we were up over 8, and I was knocked out of my chair. I started calling for my... No, I did not believe you. And I started calling for my wife once I saw the donations, and yeah. For those of you that don't know, my daughter has cystic fibrosis, so the charity is pretty near and dear to me. So if you come out and watch the stream that day, maybe donate $5 or $10. There's going to be giveaways, just like our dice giveaways. You don't have to donate to get a prize. We're spreading awareness of cystic fibrosis. You come out, you watch one of the streams, you click ticket for one of the prizes that we're giving away, and you could win. We have all kinds of stuff. I have role-playing games. I have dice. I have books. I have lots of stuff.
Stickers.
Stickers. We have stickers out the wazoo. What else? I think that... So just come out and watch us. Come out and hang out. Come out and make fun of our players, our DMs. Come out and ask... I think in the middle, Tanya and I might do an Ask Me Anything about cystic fibrosis. So come out and ask a ridiculous question that you want to know cystic fibrosis. Or, yeah. Just stop by. You could win prizes and see funny faces. It will be good.
Also, we're awesome, so you should just watch us anyway.
That too. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of us. You can also check out our Discord for the Voctair and drop us a line. I think if you hit !Discord, you'll get the link. Doesn't matter whether you're on DM Jeremy tonight or if you're over on the Voctair's channel. I think !Discord will get you the details.
And if the
We'll
link
get you the
doesn't work,
deets.
just let us know. We'll give you a new one.
Yeah. We met tons of new people on that, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Been very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Anyways, let's play some Dungeons & Dragons. We're in Icewind Dale. Last time, the party had explored a... I think it's obvious. It was an upside-down tower. It was an upside-down tower buried in the earth.
What?
It was? What do you mean obvious?
Everything was upside down.
We were?
And there was a lot of
never
scares.
guessed.
Anyways, they found a illusion, a sort of fragment of the wizard Dazan, and all was going well. They had turned him real. They had given him life.
Don't bring
They
it
were
up.
escaping the upside down tower,
And then we took it away.
and then Jade killed him.
I didn't kill him.
The fall
He fell
killed
down
him.
the.
You wounded
the
him
hole.
horribly, and then one of our chatters, one of our chat people, caused a lair action to occur. The whole tower shook, and he fell.
It wasn't me.
He would have survived the fall had Jade not stabbed him.
Would he though? He was only
Anyway.
born today.
The party managed to fight their way back out of the tower. They had been at the tower trying to find maybe some clues about these weather-changing orbs. But they came up with Bupkis. The party has a tag-along. Her name is Phelan Yingolor. And Phelan Galore. That's right. And Courtney might have a little thing for her. Is it a little thing? Is it a large thing?
We don't know yet. I'm a fickle bitch.
Okay, fair
That's
enough.
true.
I think I knew that already.
Can confirm.
So, you had rested with the Elk Clan at their camp, and they told you that they were going to be following the caribou herds west. And that they also hinted that they were maybe very close to finding out where Oral, the Frost Maiden, is lairing. And that if they found out, they would invite you to join them in killing her, because they think that's the way to end this winter. So, and the party had to decide whether they were going to go on to the west with the elk herd and then break off to Caer Konig, where there was rumors of invisible dwarves, or the other alternative, they had learned that the Bear Clan of Regig barbarians had been using these Chardelin rings and kind of going a little kooky. So Chardelin is playing a bit of a role too, because you guys learned that a Chardelin statue had been stolen. So I think that wraps us up. I think that sort of brings us up to speed. So the party now has a choice. Are they going with the elk herd to the west, or are they, thanks Agni, or are they going south to the bear tribe to find out more about their Chardelin stuff?
I think we had decided to go with the elk.
Are we all good with that? No one's gonna scream revolt?
Zah!
I mean, I might still scream it because I want to keep my options open, but I'm good. I'm good for now.
That's fair. That's fair. Always keep your options open. So we're gonna skip ahead here. It takes the elk clan of barbarians a little more than a day, because there's lots of them, but you're very safe. There's like 50, maybe even 60 barbarians in this. It takes you a little more than a day to cross the river at the north end of Lac Dinashir. And then you guys kind of go your separate ways, and you follow the coastline west, sort of southwest, to Caer Konig. Before I jump right into Caer Konig, is there anything the party needs to say or do along the way? Otherwise, I'm just going to do it.
Where is the place from our current position?
Can you see the map we're on right now? No, I just changed you. Hang on. Let's bring this up. So you guys were out. Someone has typed on the map Upside Down Spire, which is up here. Can we see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Gee, I wonder who that might have been.
I don't know. Whoever it was, that's fine. That's what the map is here for. Was it you?
Of course it was.
Oh,
Look
okay.
who's my party.
Meticulous note taker. And then you are going to this town over here.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
a map with writing on it in the player handouts.
Yeah, this map does not have writing on it because I think there's an error in how it was created. Shame on you, roll 20.
Roll 20.
I know. But there is, I think if you go into your handouts and go
player
to...
art handout, Icewind Hill,
There you go.
and then zoom way in.
You guys can find that. Okay. So let's jump on over to Caer Konig.
I actually like having a map like this so we can mark where we've been and the locations we want to go.
Yep. You can mark anything you want on that map. Okay. So I've popped out Caer Konig there. Oh, I missed Dungeon Penguin. Hey, Dungeon Penguin, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. So, Caer Konig. I'll bring up that map again for you guys so you can see what this little town looks like. This is not a very big town. It sits a bit on a steep shoreline. And you're coming from the north side of it here. It does have a ruined castle on its edge, for those that look. Let me get my stuff here. Okay. So, the town sits quietly at the foot of Kelvin's Cairn. Thanks, Monster. Kelvin's Cairn is a bit of a mountain on the tundra. It sort of it sticks up like a sore thumb of the surrounding flatlands. A few bundled up people shuffle between snow-battered houses, keeping their heads down, barely bothering to give you a look as you walk past them. A pile of snow stirs as you pass it, and someone hidden beneath it suddenly stands. The figure looks around and yells, "Who goes there? Is it thieves?
I punch
Have
him
I
in the
found
face.
those screaming bastards?" When he pulls down the scarf covering his face, you can see that it is a silver dragonborn, holding onto an empty wine bottle as if it was a weapon. He belches, grins at you, and says, "Pardon my manners. Bit jittery with all the thieving going on. I'm Trovis, the town speaker."
Thieving? I
Hmm.
like thieving.
The only thing I've ever stolen is a maiden's heart.
Well, I can see why as he looks you up and down.
Why, he's checking you out.
Says the town's had some thieving troubles. No one's seen anything really. Just the other night, the lantern over the Northern Lights was stolen, and he points to a nearby building, which has a sign hanging from it called the Northern Lights. Corey won't let me hear the end of it because I haven't been able to find those responsible. Not yet, anyways. But I have a knack for this stuff.
You were expecting
You
them
don't
to
think
be
he has a knack for this stuff?
No. You're expecting to find them in a snowbank.
Camouflage! Camouflage! He then upends an empty wine bottle only to realize there is no more wine in it and looks at it very disappointed.
Yeah. I was gonna give him a wee sniff, but
In my younger days, I was quite the adventurer, quite the explorer.
did you take an arrow to the knee?
Something like that. Needless to say, indignant that I'm now reduced to hiding in snowbanks, waiting for thieves. Cold doesn't bother me though, silver dragon and all, you know.
So the cold never
Oh.
bothered you anyway.
You want to build a snowman? Oh no, let's not do that.
No! Why'd you have to say it?
Here's for everyone.
I'll just drop a link in chat, no big deal.
No.
He says, so the lantern, a few goats, some pearls. Things have been going missing. Some say it's ghosts.
What do you say?
Well, I don't know that there's that many goats. Oh, pardon me. There's that many ghosts wandering the tundra, if you know what I'm saying. They keep to their places, don't they? They're dark places, gloomy places. Caer Konig is hardly a place of darkness where ghosts would dwell. I mean, he starts to look like he's worried himself.
Of course.
Come along. Buy me a drink and we'll talk some more.
Why don't you buy us a drink? We're the visitors.
You look like people that could afford a bottle or two. You buy the wine, and I will tell you stories of such heroicism.
You do know you're speaking to the heroes of Goodmead.
I did not. His eyes sort of bulge, and just for a moment he gets lightheaded and leans against the building that he was against, and he says, "Did you bring any of your mead? Heroes of Goodmead."
No, we said we're the heroes of Goodmead, not the bartenders.
Oh, I assumed Heroes of Goodmead meant you were about to be heroic by dropping off some mead. You came from the wrong way. There's nothing out there, and he points to the north.
It was a pit stop.
A what?
A stop where you put pits in. Never mind.
Where the pit stop?
Why a pit stop?
I'll have you know, this is Caer Konig. We are no pit stop.
Oh no, I didn't mean you. I mean where we were out. Just never mind.
Pardon me. Come along. Buy me my drink.
All right. I will buy him a drink.
Okay. He he guides you. He guides you to the northern light, which should be marked on your map, I think.
No, we have nothing on our map.
It's not. It's this building over here. Right on the edge of town, the north end of town. It's not far from where you've arrived.
How handy.
He says the inn got its name from its magic lantern, but, as I said, gone.
What was so magical about it?
Oh, it changed many different colors. You know, he points up at the sky, like the lights. Stay focused, dear. Stay focused. Too much mead, perhaps.
Perhaps.
So he pushes the door open and holds it aside for you to come in.
What's going on inside?
Not very much.
Is there anyone at all?
There's a small drinking room. There are half a dozen people gathered, and there are two women working. There is one behind the bar and one moving about the room. And the one moving about the room is obviously the younger of the two, and there is probably these are probably sisters. They have a very they're related. You can just tell, and not in the way Dugan's Hole
related.
relation. Not that kind of related. These are
Right.
legit sisters. So as you
Ah.
come in, the younger sister, she appears lithe and charming the way she's talking to people. They're smiling, she's smiling, she sees you, she greets you. Hello, welcome, find somewhere to sit. I'll be right with you.
All right.
And then she grabs some menus that are on old tattered paper that probably should have been replaced a long time ago. Brings them over, hands them out to you, and says, "Oh, you look cold. You look cold. And I see you've brought our friend in here." And she pats the Dragonborn on the shoulder. "Trovis, you've been kind, right? You've been kind? He's been kind to you, hasn't he?"
Well, he wanted us to buy him a drink, but really, since we're visitors, I think he should buy us a drink.
"Yes, and I think he's drank enough. Trovis, you know, too much, my friend." He's like, "I've been sitting on a snowbank, tracking your thieves of your lantern. Warm me, woman! Warm me with something to drink!" She smiles. She winks at you. "I'll be right back."
All right.
And off she goes.
I'm going to tell him that I'm going to warm his heart with song. And I'm going to play the song, The Heroes of Goodmead, for everyone inside.
All right, let's make a performance check to see how it strikes them. Very good. You don't kill it, but you're cold. So, everyone listens in. The forks and knives stop scraping at the plates. People turn an ear, they stop talking. Everyone's sort of looking in your direction. And Trovis shuts his mouth long enough for you to finish your tale, your song. And when you're finished, everyone claps. Everyone claps. Trovis, very much so. And you then realize that the sister that went to get you started with drinks and such, she's been standing, just waiting for you, allowing you to finish. And she's like, my, and she slides some drinks onto the table, and she says, that was wonderful. Are those true stories?
I would never speak a lie, my lady. They're all true.
Oh, my lady. You just call me Allie.
You can call me whatever you want, Allie.
She's like, ooh, I like him.
How's Farron doing?
How's who?
Phelan. She was with us, right?
What's that?
She was with us, right?
She is with you. She's been quiet because the DM's been too busy doing other voices. But yeah, she's been sitting quietly. She's smiling. She seems to like this place. She seems, she's taken some of her winter gear off, making herself comfortable. You've been brought ale to the table, and that's been pushed around to anyone that wants it. And with that, let me get here.
Roll initiative.
When she brings the drink to Trovis, she kneels down beside him and smiles, and she said, "You fell asleep outside again, didn't you? I'm telling you, Trovis, one of these days you're going to have to stop relying on the kindness of strangers." And she looks around at all of you. Another woman then, the other sister, opens the door from the back, coming out from the kitchen with some food, and she calls up, and Allie turns and says, "Heat up something for Trovis. He's been out patrolling again. And these people look like they could use a warm meal as well." She stands up and she says, "For taking care of our friend here, they'll be in your charge."
Well, we didn't really do much. She kind of popped out at us.
She says, "Well, we've had sort of a problem with thieves lately, and Trovis has been trying to help us out. Our magical lantern was stolen, as well as a few other things from around town.
He did.
There were some goats that were supposed to be turned into stew, and, well, I suppose that's not happening."
That's a shame.
"Agreed. Say, you mentioned your heroes. Maybe you could help us."
What about this magical lantern?
"Oh, it's nothing special. It's just It lights different colors. It changes colors. It sort of goes with the name of the inn. It's an old family heirloom. My sister and I, we named the inn after the lantern. Sort of the egg coming before the chicken, I suppose. She says, I've seen some tracks leading out in the direction of Kelvin's Cairn.
Oh, all right.
I think they
What
were
kind of
made by
tracks?
dwarves. There's a lot of dwarves that live out in the valley just south of Kelvin's Cairn. A lot of mining goes on out there. I suspect the endless winter has made them a little desperate for food and ale and things like that. Hence the break-ins.
When do the break-ins tend to happen? At night? During the day?
Well, with no sun, I mean, they happen all day and night, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Day and night.
They must be awfully quiet dwarves. As she says that, the older sister comes over with food. A quiet dwarf is an oxymoron. No dwarf did this. Someone would have spotted them, caught them. No, there's something more going on. Besides, what use do hungry dwarves have for a lantern?
Maybe they're real high and just like the fun colors.
She puts the food down and looks at Trovis, and she says, and I suppose we're paying for this again for you. Sitting outside making a fool of yourself in the snow.
I love her. Here's my new favorite.
Ali says, dwarves can be quiet, Corey. I told you that. I once met a dwarven rogue from Luskin. He was very quiet. Could move about the inn very, very softly. She's like, hardly. Dirty folk. Poking their fingers where they're not supposed to. Eating far too much food. And grunting. Oh, they love to grunt. And she walks off. Ali says,
What?
She was very friendly with the dwarf once.
Oh, say no more.
It didn't end well.
Grunted
It did not
and
end well.
Poke
That
his
makes
fingers where
perfect
they're not
sense.
supposed to go. I understand now.
She goes, and don't forget the grunting. Anyway,
Oh, not the mental picture I needed.
she says, if you'd like, I can put in a good word for you over at Frozen Far Expeditions. Maybe they can give you a dog sled or two.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Fantastic.
And I'm quite sure that our frozen friend here, she kind of gives him a hug, will open the town's coffers if you can help find where our goats and all our missing things are going.
Now you're talking.
You need to be careful, though, Kelvin's Cairn. I'm sure it's crawling with Yeti.
Oh,
As long as they're not abominable, we'll be fine.
A tear rolls down my eye. Or my cheek.
She can see that has obviously upset them. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have a run-in with the furry ones out there?
it didn't end well for one of our friends.
Sing her the Mr. Squirrel song. She
I
needs
will.
to hear it.
I'll bring out my lute and tell her that I'm about to regale her a tale of heroism like she has never heard before. It shall make my last piece of work look like dog shit.
Now, I will leave it up to you. You rolled a 15 last time. That's pretty solid, and that will continue if you would like. If you would like to make a different roll to see if this has a stronger effect, you're welcome to. Otherwise, you can hold your 15, which is good.
Mr. Squirrel deserves better than a 15.
Okay. Hit
I
me.
sense a crit
Hit
coming.
me, Courtney.
Oh, 15!
You got a 15! You got
I
another
don't-
15!
no.
Back-to-back 15s.
No, I'm spending my inspiration.
Oh, shit.
No.
Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Squirrel deserves the best. There.
There it
Oh,
is.
Nice.
Oh, my God! By the end of the song,
28.
poor Allie is like leaned against you, holding your head to her bosom and crying with you. He suffered. Oh, this man has suffered.
It wasn't alone, you know.
Everyone in the bard's like, a talking squirrel. Oh, And then to die like that. Oh!
Reality is the cruelest dream.
The man's words and prose strike us right in the heart. Ali's like, I'm sure that squirrels everywhere owe you a great boon for such a beautiful song about their brother. I have hardly known them. Are there many talking squirrels?
There's only one talking squirrel to us.
We heard there's a talking moose.
Not anymore.
Out towards the lonely wood.
Not anymore.
Yeah, but he was a right dick.
She's still holding you, Courtney. Like, she's talking to everyone, but she's holding you.
I'm really gonna lean into it and sell it. Like I'm forcing tears at this point.
You've jabbed yourself in the leg with your dagger just to force more tears.
Yes, exactly.
Whatever it takes. Commit to the role, Courtney. Commit to the role. All right, well, she says, Ali finally lets go of you, and like that whole side of your face is a little red from just her body heat and the two of you being embraced for so long. And she says, there, and she wipes your tears with her apron and wipes her own. Such a beautiful animal. I'll make sure that I pass word along and that you have dog sleds if you wish to go out to Kelvin's Cairn for us.
I unlocked, and one is a ninja, so I'm throwing.
I think we can manage
Did you just
that.
see that bug fly right into my face?
No.
I mean, it wasn't big, but it was enough for me to grab, like, air. Okay. So, the sisters offer you a place to stay for the night if you so choose before heading out for them.
Oh, I choose.
Oh, you lecherous old man. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, yeah. So in the morning, you're actually woken up by Ali. She's knocking on your doors. She's like, "You need to come quick. Something else has gone missing, and they have tracks. I'm told they have tracks. You need to come now. They're getting the dogs ready for you. Yes. Come.
Were you seeing
Okay.
Courtney last night?
No one's ever had to tell me twice.
I guess I'm coming.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Do I have to roll performance?
No, you don't. Please don't. You can roll deception if you want, I suppose. Oh, shit. You know, sometimes you're halfway through saying something as a DM, and then you realize what you're saying. And, yeah. Okay. Well, you crushed your athletics, so it was obviously, you know. She rushes you out to the sort of the north side of town. And there is a single set of booted footprints leaving the town. And they're telling you... And...
Why
What?
the sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand at the end was terrible.
Sleight of hand. Yeah, you...
Uh-oh, did he freeze?
He looks.
He
yeah,
did.
Oh,
He did.
no.
Right now, it looks like he's blowing out birthday candles.
Oh no, he's back. His eyes
Hi.
just... Hello.
Hi. Hi, are you back?
Hello?
I don't know.
Is your
Can you
friend
hear me
here
now?
too?
I don't know what's happened.
What happened?
There was a system... There appears to have been a system failure at Chateau de DM Jarmy.
Yeah, your stream died.
Yeah.
It appears a fears.
I will never roll sleight of hand again. I apologize.
Oh, I hate it.
Please stand by.
We're gonna take an early intermission while we wait for Jeremy to fix his things.
Okay.
My
Yeah.
tape drive is fucking fantastic. Did you actually ever? You're laughing, but did you actually ever play on a tape drive?
I did. I played Beachhead on the C64 tape drive.
Nice.
It took like 45 minutes to load, and it was such a simple game.
I had an Atari tape drive. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
You ever have it play a Laserdisc?
No. I watched movies on a Laserdisc, but I've never played video games on a Laserdisc.
Yeah, we rented a Laserdisc player for New Year's, like when I was 8, 9 or something. They were friggin' massive.
Okay, I think we're working again.
Yep.
So Allie sort of hastily makes you get ready.
Courtney was ready when he met her.
And as I said, she takes you to sort of like the northern part here. Up here in this part of Caer Konig. And she points out that there are in fact boot tracks. And she says that one of the women in town, her jewelry box has been taken.
Has anyone ever followed the tracks before?
Well, it's not safe to go to Caer Konig. Not Caer Konig. To go to Caer Konig. What the fuck? It's not safe.
So we're gonna eat now, is what you're saying.
We're gonna eat you here. Jeez.
We came for the food.
Okay, if you're here now, I'm gonna tell you something, everybody. This could be a fucking crazy night after that crash because I'm off my game now. Kelvin's Cairn. It's not safe to go to Kelvin's Cairn. I told you, there's Yeti. My apologies, by the way, to bring them up again, but there's Yeti out that way. But look, these are clearly dwarf tracks. I mean, that is a very broad foot there.
I mean, and I put my paw down. It's not small.
You put your paw down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a dwarf footprint. I mean, it's definitely not human. It's something a little smaller and broader.
All right, I see where you're driving at.
Hmm. And the one woman that's sort of crying off to the side, who's lost her things, Corey's with her, and Corey's like, "Did you hear it? Did it grunt? Did it grunt when it took it? Could you hear him?"
Corey, calm down. You're gonna have a conniption.
She looks over at you. She's like, "Don't you?" And then she realizes you're one of the people that are actually going, and she shuts up.
I used to be one. You're gonna have a conniption.
Used to be what?
A dwarf.
Hold on one sec, buddy. A dwarf?
Right?
You don't look like a dwarf.
Not
She
anymore.
got better.
I got better.
She says, well, they're out there.
I've been watching too much X-Files.
Torvin comes over and he's taking a sip from a small cup that no doubt has something other than it looks like it's warm. You can see steam coming out of it, but you're sure it's like he's an alcoholic. You're sure there's something in there.
Well,
He's taking a sip. He's taking a sip, and he begins to tell everyone, these are the Heroes of Goodmead, giant slayers. They killed the white moose. They'll bring your baubles and trinkets back and put an end to these dwarven ghosts.
We'll try?
That doesn't sound very heroic. Yes, we will do this. For money.
Heroism is a foot.
He says, no bother. We have faith. Have faith.
Really, that was your first mistake.
Allie's like, oh, stop it. I know. I could hear the heroics as sung by Courtney.
Yeah, but Mr. Squirrel's dead now.
He's been known to exaggerate.
I think there's something special about all of you. She winks. She winks at Courtney.
All of
Yes.
us are just Courtney.
Some of us more than others, but it is true. We are special.
There's definitely something special about Farron, that's for sure.
so the oh boy.
I raise my eyebrows so high they go into my hairline.
At least you have a hairline.
I don't even know what that means.
Like Jack Nicholson levels of eyebrow raising.
Okay. The jack. I pull out a bit of the jack. The dog sleds are ready to go, and that you can see that there's even some supplies on there, some rations and a little bit of firewood. There's 2 dog sleds, by the way.
Oh, firewood.
All right, we're gonna jump on the dog sleds and head for the caves.
Okay.
Let's do the
Who
thing.
would like to drive?
I will.
I need two drivers, and I will assume the rest are sitting on the sleds or running beside them.
I've been talking hot shit, so I'll run one of them.
Can I drive it through intimidation?
Hush you muskies.
I'll be a passenger. Fine with
I'll
that.
also be a passenger.
My animal
see it.
handling is terrible.
Okay.
Mine's not bad.
So as you push out into the wastes again, as we'll call them, you can see Kelvin's Cairn on the horizon. And it's very easy to navigate by. Is anyone trying to follow the footsteps, or are you just riding for Kelvin's Cairn?
I'm gonna follow the tracks.
Okay. So
Yep.
let's have a survival check to see how well you do that.
I'll assist.
Okay. How's a 26?
I find that to be acceptable.
Okay.
Barely.
So, you follow the trail, and it gets a bit rough at times. Even if this creature left this morning or just before you were woken, I mean, the winds have already started to blow snow over them. But you managed to stay with them for at least the first hour. When they come to a sort of a set of tracks that are not familiar. These are not the little boots that you have been following. You see that there was a sled waiting here with something very large, very big footprints pulling it. The footprints are barefooted. You can see toe marks, and it looks to be, you would guess ogre size.
Ogres and
The
dwarves.
The booted prints disappear. You make the assumption with Odegarn's roll, the person probably got up onto the sled, and then the big ogre individual type thing was pulling the sled, and then it went on. However, you think the ogre, if that's what it is, might have stood out here for days. Like, there's no footprints around, but there's also no sign of camp around. There's no butt prints in the snow, like where this ogre would have been sitting. And the sled is not sunken in enough that something of that size would have stood on it. It literally stood here for a solid day or two, Odegarn.
An domesticated Yeti?
Before the dwarf arrived. If it is a dwarf.
What if it was some sort of golem?
Could be. No heat source, no sign of a campfire. I don't.
Gollum
Highly
doesn't need to
unlikely.
sit.
It's an ogre.
Doesn't need
Oh, I
anything to
agree.
survive.
I don't think a Yeti would either.
Well, a Yeti's got to eat. And shit.
You don't find any you don't find any signs of defecation or urination or anything like that. Whatever was here literally just stood here and waited.
Yeah. Something constructed, not living.
Interesting.
Didn't we
You-
pick up a shield golem amulet from the tower?
Yes.
I still have it.
That's a big thing that doesn't shit or pee. It's
Exactly.
around.
But this has actual toes and everything. Like you can tell as Odegaard tracks it, like it has actual like bare feet.
Maybe the creator had a foot fetish.
I've heard of a
That's fair.
shield golem that wore a crown of penises. Strange things happen.
Okay.
Who are you talking to,
Until-
Lander?
Sorry, not Roglander.
I tell Lander that I've heard of a story of a man who killed a minotaur and wore its penis around his neck.
Oh gosh, here we go. There's
I
a lot
too
of
have
penis
heard this
happening
story.
here.
Then I make a triangle face.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh boy. Okay, well, you follow the trail. Odegarn, the trail of this large creature is much easier to follow than the dwarf, and although this again the snow has started to fill it in, but his footprints are so much bigger, it would take significantly more time, as well as the sled has left an easy trail to follow, and it winds its way to Kelvin's Cairn, this rocky outcropping. It's a mountain basically out in the middle of the flat tundra. And you can see it starts to wind its way up the side.
We following it all the way up.
I may as well.
Jay, do you want to take point?
Let's go.
Okay.
I will get to move on.
Jade, do you want to give me a stealth check?
Do I want to give you a stealth?
Are you taking your time or are you going quickly?
I mean, even slow, I'm still going to be doing like.
Okay,
45.
so you don't have to roll. You don't have to roll at disadvantage or anything like that if you're.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you make your way up. The trail is it's steep at times, but it's not. You're never on sort of like a ridge that like just drops away into chasms. It's always just a steep hill, until finally, Jade makes out beneath the northern lights a blocky stronghold of some type, bereft of any warmth or charm, and it just juts out of the side of the hillside. It's in a rough crescent shape, and only part of its construction is visible. The rest is buried in the stone. A large double door of stone serves as the main entrance. The terrain leading to it is a gently upward sloping plain covered with fresh snow that your footprints and sled that you're following goes right up to those front double doors. A stream used to flow out of a barred culvert to the northeast of the main entrance, but the waterway has frozen, and two other barred openings can be seen along the stronghold's northern wall. Anyone positioned behind these openings would have an unobstructed view of your approach. Closer to you, separated from the rest of the stronghold, is a snow-covered bunker perforated by arrow slits. So I'll bring up a map and let you guys see. Just getting your tokens out here, guys. The range is a little off here, okay? I'm just putting you on the screen so you can see it.
Okay, and this is the bunker you're talking about?
Yes, that is the bunker. Who have I not gotten yet? Courtney.
I can't. I was gonna say I can't see anything.
Okay.
Can you
and
see
There he
now?
is.
No, it's
Mm,
too dark.
I see my piece. That's it, though.
Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. So, Courtney. How am I going to give you light here? What's the easiest way to do that? You know what? Since we're outside right now, I'm just going to turn the dynamic lighting off. I'm going to put daylight mode on here.
I could just draw my sword and create moonlight. If you want, or that works too.
Okay. So this is the crescent shape that you're looking into, right? So here's the double doors. Can we see what I'm pinging at there?
Yep.
Okay. Those and then this is the bunker. Here's that iron culvert where the water way has frozen up and is pouring out of. And then there's iron bars here.
Okay, and that goes down into like a little ravine. Am I seeing that correctly?
Yes, there's sort of a ravine that runs up the middle here. There is a trail, and that's the trail that the thing took. There's a small bridge that it crossed, and then it made its way all the way up. Like everything slowly climbs up. So this is to try to explain the steepness, right?
Mm.
So you guys right now are down probably, although the lowest point here is at -40. You guys are back far enough that you could be at like -60 or so.
Okay.
So this is the closest thing though, is the sort of World War II bunker looking thing with all kinds of arrow slits, and then this leads up to the front door.
Okay.
Should we check the bunker first, or?
Well, I can probably deal with it right quick.
See if anybody's home.
Great. I will take my time keeping a distance and going across the ravine to the far side. Like...
Okay, you put yourself where you want to go. Okay.
Over there, and I'll follow the ridge. Because that's a drop, right? Or is that a cliff?
The ridge, this goes up. This is up the mountain. So this is like a little a ravine, sort of like the end of a ravine into the side of Kelvin's Cairn.
Okay.
And then a fortification has been built in the back of it that leads right into the side of the hill.
All right, I want to sneak like up to the back of this bunker thing.
Yes.
You need another stealth check?
I'm going to send Scooter with her.
Hold on. No, you've given me one. Okay, so Spooter's with her. Okay. So when you get up here, you can see 3 barred openings along the wall of this. This looks like a small fort entrance, and there's 3 barred openings up here that, again, a lookout could look through.
Okay. And is there any sort of access hatch on the bunker itself?
No, the entire back of the bunker that you're on is solid wall. There's arrow slits off the front looking down towards your allies, and just a solid stone wall around the back of it.
That's unfortunate. How high is it?
It's only about 4 feet.
Okay,
You have a feeling it's dug into the ground, but only like this, basically only a little 4 foot, stone
Okay.
structure.
I'm gonna go up to the nearest arrow slit and kind of like peek inside, see if I can see a point of entry. Like, is it a tunnel or a hatch on top?
All right, and you had a 24 stealth, so the rough edges of this bunker, you begin to realize this was actually cut from a single piece of stone. This is not something that's been built. They just someone has taken the existing stone and hollowed it out and cut the outside edges and such. As you look in, you see a dwarf with gray skin and a white beard. He has a heavy crossbow, and he's very casually leaning, looking out one of the arrow slits. You think he's probably been on guard duty for a little longer than he should have been, and his attentiveness has failed.
Okay, but no.
Inside, you can also see a trapdoor in the floor, a hatch, a wooden with a ring.
Of course, it's in the floor. Okay, hang on. I'm going to pull out one of my balls and throw it through the arrow hole.
Oh shit! Let's see what we get.
I have a better idea. We can have Spooter like put it in it, like throw it like on him directly, so it pops up on top of him.
Well, once you draw it out of the bag, it starts to grow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh shit! I think that's like a weasel. Again.
Oh, I'm like, please don't tell me it's the elk in here. Could you imagine?
The dire elk.
A dire elk inside the bunker?
Hang on, I'm just pulling it up. Yeah, it's a weasel, so I'm gonna throw another one.
Okay, so it hits the ground and the weasel takes shape. You throw another one right after him.
Giant rat.
And a giant rat takes shape. At that point, he notices that. The guard turns around and he's going to let off a shot. So let's get your weasel and rat out. Let me get those for you.
Really hoping for a giant elk.
I know, I was too.
Or even a wolverine or something.
Or the dire wolf.
So I thought I had found a rollable bag table for you, but I obviously have not. Crappy. That's something I have to do for my homework. Okay, so let's... it's a weasel, sorry?
A weasel and a giant rat.
A weasel? Rat. Those are obviously far too big, as these are 10-foot squares. Apparently, you guys are also far too big. This did not scale. This did not scale appropriately for us.
Is each square 10 feet?
Yep.
Did I miss that? Oh.
Yep. I think so. They scaled everything inside that way. Yes. I'm just going to check the scale on this map, because I think that'll solve a lot of our problems.
Yeah.
isn't that screwy? Well, unfortunately, everybody's going to clip to the top corner of their... Okay, so what are you going to have the rat and the giant rat and the guy do?
They're gonna attack.
They're going to attack.
Mm-hmm. I can
We're just
actually
gonna use the
see
help
what's
action.
happening, so
What's that?
I couldn't see what's happening, so I've just moved Jade back to the arrow slit.
Yes. Yeah, that's it's going to be it's going to be tricky.
Okay, so the giant rat is going to run up to the dwarf.
Yeah.
And
We're going to mind eye theater this for the most of this because
Yeah.
this is crazy.
And then hold his action until the weasel is within range as well.
Yes.
So he gets pack tactics.
Oh, so the weasel does?
No, so the giant rat gets pack tactics.
Okay. So let's do the weasel's bite first then.
Okay.
He got a 24.
Oh, you're rolling it. Okay.
Well, I have access to their sheet, so I thought it would be quicker. Is that
Sure.
okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And the rat bites for 21. So they both hit. The weasel does 1 piercing, and the rat does 5 for a total of 6 damage. You hear the poor dwarf cry out like, "Ah! Eh! Ah! Off of me!"
And then on my turn, I'm going to throw the other ball in.
Just keep lobbing. Tell me what you get.
Another giant rat.
Or giant rat.
Another rat?
Yep.
All the rats.
This is kind of like the shit rats. Okay, so another rat joins the attack. I'm gonna have him swing back at them. He drops his crossbow and pulls out a war pick and swings at them. $11, which does not hit. He was swinging for the rat, totally misses the rat. So the rats fight back now. I'm going to do both so the rats have pack tactics and get advantage, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see them mauling him.
Yeah.
It's maybe a little gruesome.
Can I reach my arm through the arrow hole, or is it too small?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to stab him.
What's the rest of the party doing?
We don't know what's going on.
Well, you can see that you can see Jade throw some things into the bunker, and then she rounds the bunker, and you see her like reach into it through the arrow slit.
And an Eldritch Blast over her shoulder.
What? You can't see anything.
I guess I'll start moving towards.
He dies. The rats are on him. He's trying to get them off, and then you come around and squeeze your arm through with the blade, and you just hear sort of a, oh, and he slides down against the wall, and the rat and weasels like look at you like, clink clink.
Oh, you guys are so good, and I'm going to give them scritches, and then I'll kind of like squeeze them out.
Okay. I'm gonna try to adjust this map again. I'm not liking how.
I'm going to investigate the room using Scooter.
Is the distance working properly? Like if I go from... That's 10. That's... Okay, that's working properly.
Is it just the perspective that's kind of screwy, like with the ravine?
It's the miniatures that the tokens are not snapping to the 10-foot grid the same way. There is a setting for that, and I'm trying to find it, but...
Yeah, can't you just like
I'm just
draw a
using
new
Alt.
grid on it?
Yes, but I don't want to fuck with that at all. Yes, I could.
Don't be a wiener.
I'm waiting for Diump to tell me how to do it. That's the truth of it. Okay, so does the party want to hurry up to the bunker then?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hustle.
Sure, mush.
Okay. So I'll assume that you take this like against the wall of the same way. the same way that Jade did. So I'm going to move you up here. Okay, so you guys sort of reach up here, this area. And you can see over top of this bunker these barred outlook spots. Now they're dark. There's no lights from inside the fortress. So you're not sure if someone's standing there or not. But the rats and weasel have eliminated the lookout that was in the bunker.
I'm just sitting on the snow with them and giving them all the scritches and like jerky.
There's no way we could squeeze in, correct?
Not.
I mean,
with
my
your
arm
current-
flub kind of got stuck, so no.
Not with your current size.
I mean, that seems like a good way to infiltrate. I can technically teleport us in.
You
How
can?
big is the opening on the bar openings?
On the
Like, are they
bars,
like-
very narrow. Very
So, like,
narrow.
they're like murder holes more than anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like someone could stand behind the bar. You could certainly shoot a bow or a crossbow through them. You could reach your arm through them, but you're not getting your whole body through them. And the same as like these arrow slits again. We don't have any small, like maybe a halfling or a gnome could squeeze through the arrow slit, but yeah.
Can I have Scooter investigate that room to see if there's anything for
Which one?
the inside of the bunker?
In here?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well, you can see in from the outside. So inside the stone bunker, it's pretty barren. There's a trap door to the back, which you can only assume has a tunnel into the fortress.
Does it look like it's locked
the
from there?
Duergar the Duergar dwarf is lying on the floor. His crossbow bolts spilt out across the ground. His crossbow and pick lying beside him.
Does it look like it's locked from this side?
No, it looks like there's just an iron ring on it.
I
To
can
lift it.
teleport us in. If you guys want to take this route.
Sure. Can't
Sure,
hurt.
let's do it. It's better
Using
than
my-
assaulting the front gate.
Yeah, using my wildfire spirit, I can transport.
How many times can you do that though?
He can do it once per turn until he's desummoned.
Okay, so and when he does that, there is an explosion of fire, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So would you like to do it that way?
What do you guys think?
Is the explosion where he teleports from, or where he teleports to, or both?
I believe it's where he teleports from. So
So-
all the, it's not that you guys. I'm not saying that you guys will be in danger,
No,
but,
but there'll be noise and it'll draw eyes and stuff. So what if we
there'll be
go
flashes
back-
of light from behind the bunker. Exactly.
What if we go back down the hill over here and do the teleporting from there? Like, I don't know what the range is, but that way they
15
won't be
feet.
looking at. Oh,
15?
never mind.
Oh, okay. So you basically have to take turns blipping in, but it does
I
get
mean-
you in. It does get you in.
And it does draw them out so that we can explore with less opposition.
And if they're going to come down the tunnel to the bunker, they got to come through a trap door. We can just lop their heads off when they come up.
We got them funneled.
Yeah, we got our own murder hole. Let's do it.
Already. I will spend one of my wild shapes to summon my wildfire spirit, and one by one.
Yeah,
We'll
I've
send
got him on the
Lander
board. Well, how many hit points does he have? Because I know that's not right.
I think it's 34, 38, something like that. 35.
Is it 5 per level in your 7th level? Does that sound about right?
Sure.
I've got him listed as 30, so I don't even know why the token is showing him that way. Oh, it's 5 plus 5 per level, so it would be 35 that he has.
Yeah, we're only 5th level.
What?
Yeah, 5th level.
5th level, not 7th.
Garnet's level 7.
Did you forget to level us twice?
Did you fuck up? You fucked up. Yeah, you did. I can see it on your
Okay.
face.
Everybody level twice. Let's go.
You'll be
Level
fine.
7!
We'll be back.
We're about to be in huge fucking trouble.
Okay, I'll
Hey,
move your guys.
go this
I'll
way,
move your
you
guys in a moment, but you're all inside. One by one, you're teleported by the fire spirit into the
Maybe now we don't want to go now that we know we're supposed to be 7th level.
bunker.
No, we're fucked now.
So tell me about that Dragonlance game you want to.
I want to do Ravenloft now. I'm all over the place.
I want to be a Dampier, so let's do it.
Okay.
I want to play Alien.
Named Lander.
Named Lander, yes.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so you teleport into the bunker. Anyone who opens the hatch, it is a 5-foot tunnel. It only goes down a few feet and extends to, and then it opens into a larger tunnel below and extends to the north into the side, obviously into the side of the hill. There is a ladder to get down into it. So do you head down in?
Yeah.
Okay,
Change
so
your taking point.
Yes.
it stretches, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, about 50 to 60 feet to the north, and then you can see another ladder leading up.
Did we hear any activity from all the noise and flashes of light that we just created?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
Everything is quiet thus far. Okay, so I'm gonna move you in there. Are the rats and the
Yeah.
everything's coming, right?
Oh yeah.
The rats, the weasel, the whole bit.
They're staying back with the party, and I will be ahead. But yeah.
Unless you want to send them to assault the front gate, we can do a pincer attack.
We're not doing a pincer attack.
That's the other game. You can't do that here. Or is
Winning
it this
tactics
game?
are winning tactics.
Is it this
It
game
was
that
the
you're
other
talking
game.
about the pincer
Our
attack?
logic
I'm
is
pretty sure.
infallible.
I think every time he's in chat, he talks about pincer attacks.
Yeah, I'm pretty
One
sure.
of these guys, you guys are going to go for it. It's going to be amazing.
No.
Okay. So, you come up into a chamber inside the whatever this place is, and piles of equipment are pushed against the walls of this room. In the southern end of the chamber is where you emerge from the open hatch. This appears to be an armory, but not kept well. 2 suits of scale mail-sized dwarf armor, 2 steel shields, 3 war picks, 9 javelins, 2 climber kits, a couple mess kits, and they're just piled in this chamber here.
Somebody has no respect for their own equipment.
Fuck these people. They're pigs. Look at them.
I feel like I want a shield.
You're welcome to take one of the shields.
Okay, I'm gonna take one.
Okay.
I was looking in town before and it was too expensive.
No Asimar size full plate, eh? I'll grab one of the climber's kits.
Okay. Add that to your character sheet. And where to now, everybody?
I'm gonna send Scooter down the hallway just to check things out.
This way?
Mhm.
Okay. So this large, nearly empty room, snow has drifted into the corners and frost covers the walls. 3 barred openings overlook snow-covered grounds outside the stronghold, and these stairs lead up. Like you're at a lower point, so they climb higher.
Probably the stairs that we saw from outside then? Or the bars, rather?
Yes. These are definitely the bars you saw from outside.
I will check the stairs for traps, because I don't trust you.
Mwah! Okay, check the stairs for traps.
13. No? No?
Everything looks okay.
Okay. Well, then I will...
You gonna head up that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I said, snow has it's obvious that snow has just blown into this room, as the weather would choose. Give me a perception check.
Natural 20.
Wow, nicely rolled. Nicely rolled. There is a fair amount of boot traffic here. Some of it looks fairly recent, like someone was here not too long ago.
That's unfortunate. Well, I will pussyfoot across and
Okay.
check this door for traps.
All right. What about the rest of the party? What's the rest of the party doing while Jade does that?
I'm going to
Looking
use
through
my
Scooter's eyes.
divine sense to see if I can sense anything evil afoot.
Other than yourself?
Other than myself, yes.
You mean the paladin ability, Divine Sense?
Yes.
Okay. You don't sense the presence of any undead, celestials, or fiends. Did I just lose you all again?
Nope.
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Went pretty quiet. Yeah, so you move up and do your thing, but you don't sense anything, Lander.
All right. To try.
What about the rats and the weasel? Are they with you?
They're sticking with the majority of the party.
Okay. So they come up.
And Scooter with Jade.
Do you still have your fire spirit with you?
Mhm.
I'm not sure
He's
how
staying
long
back,
that
so
lasts.
I think it's 1 hour, 1 minute.
There's a big difference there, Agni.
Yeah.
It's actually an hour and a minute. 61 minutes.
Hour and a minute. Shave and a haircut.
That's for 1 hour.
Okay, so Jade, as you can hear your friends slowly following you up into this chamber, you check the door over, and there does not appear to be anything that looks out of place.
Okay. I will push it open a little bit just so I can peek inside.
Okay. Give me just a moment, please. So, this hall is devoid of decoration. A frozen well stands near the east. I think you could make it out before when you were up here, but it's like just here. There's a well in the room. There are 3 iron cages, and they're pushed against the wall over here. One cage contains a malodorous ogre with rotting half-frozen skin and an empty eye socket. It groans in despair at the sight of you. Another cage holds a pair of nervous goats, and the third cage is empty. Leaning against the wall near the cages is a wooden dog sled with ice clinging to it, recently brought in from the snow.
I'll kind of like whisper into Spooter on my shoulder. I don't know if that's how it works, but I don't care. So that explains why there wasn't shit everywhere. You're muted, Agni.
I repeat the things to the party. I can't speak through them, but I can see and hear.
Okay. Well, who's guiding you then? Because then you're walking into walls. Right? If you can't see and hear it yourself, you're literally blind and deaf walking through the dungeon.
The rats are hurting him.
I'll say Phelan does. I'll say Phelan's like, come on.
Spirit animal. Fire thing.
Oh yeah, hold on to your fire thing.
Or one of the giant rats, maybe.
That won't burn too much. All right,
Not at all.
The ogre is the ogre appears to be firmly in his. He's certainly not getting through the bars for sure.
Oi, zombie!
He just looks at you and he's like, "Mmm."
You want out?
Mm.
You want to eat some dwarves?
So this is the well, and you can see here a drawbridge that could be lifted. And there's a set of, you can't maybe see them quite yet, but there's the main entrance is here, so you could essentially lift the drawbridge, and then people would open the door to a pit.
Okay.
So when you reach there, a long room divided in the middle by two open doorways stands empty. In the far southwest corner, an iron lever sticks out of the wall.
Pull it.
And a door.
If you're going to pull it, you have to get up with Jade.
Tell me about it.
So in the far southwest corners,
thing.
so you can see this is the lever here.
Okay, I'll check this door for traps. Oof, in.
Okay, so you take a look around the door, and the door looks okay.
But is it? All right.
This is the lever. This is the lever here for anyone interested.
I'll try to open the door. Uh-oh.
Okay, hold on. So, what'd you say? Uh-oh, what happened? Who'd we lose?
Courtney.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
And Jeff.
I just love the technical difficulties of this group. I'm included in that. I'm not discluding myself, but
Jeez Louise!
So let's get everybody caught up here before you open the door. Because the map is not being friendly to moving moving tokens tonight. So everybody gets in, everybody's sort of in this chamber, and then you might have to hold down Alt when you move your character. Otherwise, it'll always snap to that top left corner.
Okay.
But
What
Alt will
happened
let
in
you
Discord? Did Harry pull the lever? Is that why we got booted out?
That's exactly what happened. So is Courtney pulling the lever?
Oh, you bet I am. Yeah.
Okay. So as Courtney pulls the lever, there's a bit of a noise as you can hear some sort of mechanical thing happening, and then iron spikes spring out from the floor and the ceiling to form a barrier across each of the doorways here and here, essentially dividing the room into two.
Courtney, you fucker, what you done?
So you're just about to open the door, Jade, when he does this, and you chakunk.
I'm all poofed out. Tail's like massive. The fuck?
Poofy tail.
Not my fault.
You're the
least
one
I
that
have-
touched it.
Jade, you also hear movement behind the door. Whoever's behind something behind this door heard that defense mechanism trigger.
Fine. Everybody back up just in case this bloody thing explodes.
Do you want me to get up on the door? Get up on it? And get up on it if you want.
It.
Or get down on it, I guess, as the song goes.
Either way.
Definitely
Really-
want you up on it.
We really don't need either.
I think we do.
I'm getting up on it. Yeah.
You don't own it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who's opening the door? Who's getting up on the door?
I'll get up on it.
I
I'll open
prepare an arrow to shoot whatever may be behind there if it is hostile.
I flick a
Oh.
rock at whatever's behind it.
Is it a pull or a push?
And I get my rats and my weasel.
You know what? As
Follow up.
someone who has recently been fucked by a pull or push mechanism, it's whatever you need it to be.
It's a push, and I'm going to boot it in.
I'm going to support you as a player.
It's a push door, and I'm going
I
to
think he
push
just
it.
called you out, Offie.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
is there a ballista
TikTok.
behind it?
It
Okay,
was
hold
worth
on. So you open the door.
Yes.
Super. Beyond the door, a
Yes.
stone-carved bed and desk occupy this drab room. Atop the desk are several shards of dark crystal, as well as a crumpled up piece of paper and a burlap sack draped over a glowing object that's emitting different colored lights of blue, green, and red.
Wonder what that could be. Well, you said you heard noise in here, right, Jade?
I
Then something invisible's in here, because I don't see anything.
well, don't anybody have like a fireball or something? You can just toss it in there.
I got a flask of oil and a torch.
Can I cast Dispel Magic?
I think my stream just crashed again.
It did.
Yes.
Yep.
All of the tech issues.
Only on Wednesday nights, you know.
I blame the child.
I think that's fair.
Mine's not causing problems, so it has to be yours.
Okay, I'm going to try to bring OBS down again. I'm just gonna let you do the stream tonight, and I'm hosting.
Can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we up and running now?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
good.
Okay, so obviously I'm having some issues. My Discord seems to be able to get through the crash of whatever's happening, but my OBS keeps just kaboom. So if you're on DM Jeremy, I would suggest that you switch over to the Voctair. We just raided, so you should already be here maybe. But we're gonna continue the stream. I'm gonna host the Voctair stream, and we're just gonna continue the game so we don't have to have continual interruptions of our game. Sound fair?
Yeah.
Dokey.
Yes.
Let's do this. Okay. So you open the door. You find this barren room. You find a suspicious glowing item under a burlap sack, and what do you do?
Do I hear any clompy dwarf feet?
Can I cast
Give me a
Dispel
perception.
Magic?
Give me a perception. Yes, you can do that. Let's do
You
let's do the perception check first.
You might dispel the lantern.
I don't even know where I'm looking.
You forget what eyes
Okay.
are.
I'm not sure if we're inside or outside at this point.
Now let's just check on Dispel Magic, Harry. Old school D&D, you would be able to blanket the room with a Dispel Magic spell and just knock stuff out. So let me
think it's okay.
see if it says that we have to target something.
Target the room.
Okay,
Well,
you have to
that's how
choose
that
one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So if you think there's a spell hiding the dwarf or whatever's in here, you would have to actually be able to target.
Invisibility?
What's that?
Like invisibility.
If it
or
was invisibility,
something?
you would have to target, which is why there's spells like See Invisible or Fairy Fire or things like that. So Dispel Magic would not, I don't think would work in this case for what you're going for.
Do I have like a water pouch or something like that?
Use your Psi Crystal.
You totally have a water pouch.
You don't have to see something to mentally connect with the Psi Crystal, do you?
It has to be willing to connect with me, though.
Oh, if you can't see it, it has to be willing to connect with you?
No, just even if I can see it, it has to
Oh,
be
I
willing
see,
to connect with me to be able to talk to it.
Okay, I gotcha.
Can I open my water and splash it out in an arc to see if the water reacts oddly to hitting something I can't see?
I think that's a great idea. Why don't you do that? So just let's do that. Okay. So let's have Courtney move up into the room. You want to use your Alt key, or are you just going to snap to a corner?
Here we go. Alt key. Okay. Yeah, like this.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to step up into the room and just kind of throw water everywhere?
Yeah, and like a big arc.
Do me a favor and roll me a perception check. I need you to make it at disadvantage, though.
Okay, how do I do that? Disadvantage. Let's see. Disadvantage. Okay. And then perception.
Well, you don't see any strange reaction. However, this appears beside you now and attacks. So we're going to roll initiative here. Give me one moment, everybody, to get our initiative tracker up, and we need to remove all. Clear it. There we go. All right. So the
Do our
initiative
held
tracker.
actions go off?
What did you hold? I don't recall you holding anything.
Magic stone. I was gonna flick a stone at anything in the room.
And I had an arrow.
Any
ready,
creature.
But I don't think I can
Or do
see
you
it
think-
at this point. So
I think. Okay. So hold on a second. Then let's have Agni go ahead and take your prepared action to throw a stone. You can totally roll for that. And Jade, you can do the same, but I'm going to give him an armor class bonus because he's pretty tucked away there. I'm going to give him +5 to his armor class for your shot. So that does not hit him.
Okay.
And Agni, roll. Where's your roll? 22.
22.
That does hit him. And now, can I have everyone please give me a initiative roll,
You let me re-roll?
if you haven't already.
Oh, dang. I'll stick with my 1.
You and I are very initiative taking. 1 and 3. We're very motivated.
Hey, somebody's got to go last.
And if you add mine together, it becomes a 3.
Hate you right now. So much.
All right. So, this guy needs initiative. So Odegarn, you can react again.
Okay, did you roll for the Spirits Initiative as well?
No, I did not, because I
Okay,
think it acts on the same turn as you, because you have to use bonus actions in that to control it.
I think so.
What about the critters? Are they going on Jade's turn?
No, I just dropped them in.
Ah. Oh, yeah, there they are.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to smack it in the face.
Hold on, I'm actually not done yet. Let me keep rolling initiative here.
No problem.
You know, the NPCs like to do stuff too.
No, unacceptable. Unless it's our friend, and then she can totally do it.
That's totally what we were rolling for. Okay.
Acceptable in that case.
Awesome.
Marginally acceptable.
So, starting with Odegarn, what does Odegarn do?
One question: do we have a long rest on our way here since our last battle in the tower?
Yes. Many
Yeah,
long rests.
Okay. Because I was about to say, otherwise I have no spells. I'm gonna Scorching Ray it 3 times.
Noob.
Okay.
For the Scorching Ray or for the long rest question?
Long rest question.
I don't think he was with us last session, was he?
Wasn't.
It's fine. He's still
He
a
rested
noob.
the whole time. He had like an extra long rest. I
Agni.
didn't ask that.
Okay, so one of those hit the 25, so 7 damage.
Oh. Okay.
A 19 didn't it? Oof.
Oof. Haha.
We were supposed to be a
Oh my
higher
God.
level, weren't we, Jer?
No, you weren't actually.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So you got
That
partial
sounds
cover?
You can tell me. Well, I did. No, you can. Okay. So yeah. So your giant rat's turn.
Oh, Lagan's gonna use Flame Seed.
Oh, yeah, he can do that. We'll let him. Sorry, what's he doing?
He's doing an attack he hasn't done, but it doesn't matter because he missed.
Okay. Is it a ranged attack?
Yeah.
Probably best if he can see the target then.
Oh, I can't. Yeah. That's a good idea. I have so much trouble moving this map around.
That's okay. 11 does not hit. Now it's the giant rat's turn.
Yeah, my bad.
The rats are going to run in, and the first one's going to hold its attack until the other one is within range in order to get attack.
Okay, so it moves in and readies an attack for when it has a friend beside him.
Yep.
Technically, Courtney is beside him, so I think he can
okay.
attack. He can probably attack right away.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
let's do the bite with advantage. Does not hit. And the other rat's going to scurry in.
Let me down, Remy 1.
And bite with advantage. Does not hit.
Remy 2, you are fired.
They both rolled 19s with their advantage. The big dwarf here can go. He takes a swing at Courtney.
Oh lord.
Oh lordy lordy.
Did I because I'm dumb, I didn't know how to add my shield to my combat blah, even if it even does anything.
It should, because hold on a second. I'm gonna go into your character sheet right now.
I added a little thing in my equipment that said
Shield from dwarves, perfect.
I just didn't
And
know where to find the
you've
item.
equipped it, but it's probably not. Here, let's do this. Let's
just drag and drop.
I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna go up here into here. Just put in shield.
Probably like a shield +6, eh?
Yeah.
Vorpal shield.
Warning: armor class is not incorrect. Unequipped extra armor for shield. You have a shield already, dude. It's on your gear.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I don't remember paying for that.
Right under leather armor. Right under leather armor.
Oh, that's right. We had the option to choose the shield.
So
or the
your
armor.
your leather armor is armor class 1 and a shield is 2, so you have 13.
Gotcha. Okay. Thanks.
Cool.
Sorry for derailing.
No, don't be sorry. You didn't derail at all. That's great. We checked that.
Dare you.
So he swings his war pick at you. He crit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Bye, guys.
And he does 12 piercing damage.
Oh boy. Well, my 10 temporary hit points go away.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Moving right. I think that's his turn. I don't think he
Thanks
has.
for reminding me. I totally forgot about that.
So Jade, it's your turn.
These are the dwarves that crap themselves to make themselves bigger, right?
So hold on. Move back to here for a second for me. So when you move to, sorry. This has to be like this. So when you move, do your movement, but you left a creature's reach. So he's gonna get an attack.
Oh, okay.
You didn't even know he was beside you?
No.
He's invisible, but when he attacks you, he uninvisibles.
Uninvisibles.
10 misses. So do your movement.
Okay.
That might change where you move, though. So
Yeah.
do what you like. There's a Duregar in the corner.
Go be all back to back and heroic and shit.
I'm gonna wham him.
Ooh, wham him!
Or not.
You missed.
Well, actually, well, no, I would have had to move to get next to him because of the weird map. So yeah. And then I will disengage and run away.
Okay. Can I advance the turn? Is that okay? Or you can advance the turn. There you go. Phelan, she will, seeing the big nasty dwarf beside her, she's going to turn and attack it. What will she? Seeing that it's in metal armor, she decides that she will shocking grasp it. So she gets advantage on targets in metal armor. And she hits.
Why is that, Jer? I'm just curious.
Shocking Grasp in the spell says that if you attack a target with metal armor, you get advantage. Basically, the lightning, it's easier to arc. Like, the armor really is not there.
Conductive?
That's right. Conductive. However, she only does 3 damage, unfortunately.
Damn it, Phelan.
She did not roll well.
We noticed.
She even maybe says crap. Weasel's turn. Attack of the weasels. I think you're muted.
Oh, sorry, I had to. Yeah. He's gonna jump on Balin and try to bite the Duregar's face.
Nice. And he rolls... No, not enough. It's this big
Damn.
dwarf's turn. He's going to try to lay the smack down on Phelan. And this he will use his enlarged war pick. He did not hit. He misses her. And we're on to Courtney.
Sweet. Okay, so
You have a very big dwarf beside you. He's as big as an ogre.
All right. I'm gonna whisper mean things at him. I'm gonna be like, "You're as big as an ogre, but you're only as scary as a mouse."
It's a mouse.
Burn.
A mousy mouse.
Boom! Take that, buddy.
He needs to make a wisdom save. Okay, so he has advantage against saving throws against spells. So this is
Damn
a
it.
spell.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Doesn't mean he'll pass, but you know. He has an advantage. Oh, he still failed, dude. So he takes your full psychic damage of 18. Did you
18.
upcast it?
Yes, I did. Level 3.
Yeah, so you knock him right out. He's like blah, against the wall.
But then he runs like a bitch.
Well, he can't because he's got blood coming out of all of his orifices. That he's just your psychic damage has blown his mind, literally.
Is he
He
dead?
died,
He looks dead.
Ooh.
but he's still on the board.
I whip it out and piss on his body with my bonus action.
What?
My oh my!
For my bonus action, I will inspire.
This is why I
Lander.
have the TikTok video about the bard in our party.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Well, you too.
I'm going to inspire Lander with my. With
You're not as
my
fuckaloo as Courtney.
Lander,
did.
how dare you?
I was about to say Lander.
Yes, you were.
It was I fuck the dragon, fuckaloo.
Better
Anyways,
check
Lander,
yourself
your
before you
turn.
wreck yourself. All right, I'm gonna move my 30 to there. Oh, wait, not there. There. No, not there. I'm not holding alt. I'm holding control. That doesn't work. There. That's where I wanted to go.
Yes,
See, now I know what I'm doing.
Do you
absolutely,
know?
And
absolutely.
I'm gonna moon touch this son of a bitch.
Do it.
And that doesn't hit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my channel divinity to add 10 to that.
Can you do that?
Yeah, that's
Use
what's it called?
Google?
Where does it go? It's not guided strike. Channel divinity guided strike. You can use your channel divinity to strike with supernatural accuracy. When you make an attack roll, you can use your channel divinity to gain a +10 bonus to the roll. Make this choice after you see the roll, but before the DM says whether the attack hits or misses.
I like it.
So that's a 28 to hit. And you know what? I'm also going to do my Divine Smite with that, which is
Okay.
2d8, right?
Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt.
So
Wow,
that'll be 26.
dude, you just one shot him.
Boom.
Didn't even need that inspiration.
Oh, I could have used that too. I could add that to my damage and extra kill him. Fuck that guy.
Nicely done.
Lop his head off.
Shit down his neck. Sorry, family show.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Got dark really fast. I'm
Hear me.
sorry.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
I blame Jade.
Yeah, that tracks. But
What now, team?
the Vacter logo is Blame Agni, so it
That's
automatically bounces off of me and sticks
Yeah.
to him.
Shit rolls uphill, I guess, eh?
Wow.
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 So the crystals in the room that I'm
Yes.
not in, are those Charlatan by any chance?
Oh, you gonna go check that out?
Yeah, let's do that and check the lantern and.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
So you go in there.
I gotta listen to Kickapoo now. Thanks for putting that in my head.
What?
The song Kickapoo by Tenacious D.
I know, it's fantastic.
Pull and peel for the win, guys.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So as you look at the bits of crystal, yes, you're pretty sure it's Charlatan.
Maybe these are the guys that stole the statue. We just killed 2 birds with 1 stone. We can get paid twice.
Aye, but
They stole the statue and they broke it down into these little chunks. My sense of payday.
Little invisible bastards.
Yeah, that's why nobody knew where they went, because they were invisible bastards.
aye, that tracks.
And they had a non-shitting ogre cart them away to make their escape.
Why didn't the ogre shit again?
It's kind of
Zombie.
dead.
Because he's undead. Like if an ogre had been camped outside of town, you would expect to see like remnants of
Pee-pee and poo-poo.
and a camp or something, and yeah, none of that. None of that.
You're not pulling or peeling, sir. You're fired.
Did you just bite it like a heathen?
Mm. Yeah.
Are we criticizing the way he's eating his licorice?
Yes.
No, not at all. I would
Like
never
a
do that.
heathen? Like a heathen?
You guys want to see me give it a good pull on Twitch? I'll fucking show you.
Drop bits for Harry to pull it.
Pull it. We want to see you take your jacket off. Jacket off. Jacket off, oh Jackie. Anyway.
I'll peel it off and then I'll pull.
So there, atop the desk, there's several shards of dark crystal, which Lander is pretty sure is Charlatan, as well as a crumpled up piece of paper and a burlap sack draped over a glowing object.
What does the piece of paper say if I uncrumple it?
It says...
Can I read it?
It's written in Dwarvish. Can anyone speak or read Dwarvish? Can anyone speak Dwarvish? If you can speak it, you can read it.
If you give me an hour, I can.
Checking.
No, I don't speak it or read it.
Yes, who can? Phelan can read Dwarvish.
Phelan, my love. We need you more now than ever.
We need you more now. Well, she'll... Oh my god. Please stand by while my Roll20 reboots. What is going on tonight?
Fortnite.
No, he's done playing. Ah, shit, I just hurt my finger.
Oh no.
Not your night tonight, sir.
Oh, I'm falling apart. Okay. Let us get this here.
How come on a night when I have no distractions, there's all these errors?
I don't
Blame
know.
Agni.
Blame Agni.
You know what? Actually, this game right from the start, Icewind Dale, has been kind of cursed for me. I feel like, yeah. Okay, here we go. And it's almost there. Almost there. So she reads it, and she says she reads it over to herself at first, and says nothing.
That's not very nice. I thought she was our friend.
Then she tells you, it says, she's like, well, it says here, it's addressed to Brother. It says, Brother, you will find me on the frozen ferry in East Haven. From this new base, the search for Chardalyn continues. Long may our father reign over this dark land. Durth.
That's a name that inspires fear in the common folk.
And I'm gonna post it in the chat there.
That's not a name we would recognize, I'm assuming.
Durth? No.
Freaking happy.
Yep.
But you know for a fact that the ferry in East Haven is currently out of service because the lake is frozen.
That is correct.
Alright, so, well, they could be hiding out on it because it's not in use. Could be why they got away so quickly. Wouldn't that be such a kick in the pants if that statue was right fucking there the whole time?
At that point, there's a bit of a grunt as the dwarf on the floor in this room is maybe not totally dead.
Ah, shut it, and I kick him in the face.
Courtney's mind attack did not totally wipe him out.
We interrogate him.
You can interrogate him? How so,
Yeah,
Courtney? How so?
I'm
He's unconscious right now.
I've already done.
He lets out a grunt. Ugh.
Should I heal him up so we can interrogate him?
I can do a medicine check to see if we can like wake him.
Yeah? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Give me a medicine roll then.
Spooter's gonna assist.
Okay.
Spiders know everything about dwarven physiology.
You're gonna help with stitching.
I'm so glad you rolled doubles because the spider helping you do that is dumb.
I agree, but it's one of his actions.
Yeah. He's basically suffering from like a he's been struck on the head a little too hard. Like
Got his bell rung.
yeah, oh more than that. He has like a splitting migraine.
He's a little concussed.
No.
He's all concussed from your mental attack there, Courtney.
But
Do you want to heal him instead? He can't wake him up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use let's all get ready and I'll use healing word on him.
Okay.
I can just use my healing hands ability so you can save your spell slot.
So oh, are you doing healing hands? What are you doing?
Yeah, I can do that. Heal him for 5 just by touching him.
Okay, so you heal him. He wakes up and looks at you and snarls.
I snarl back.
Me too.
I'm gonna connect.
What now?
Can I connect with him psychically?
Yes, because otherwise Phelan's translating.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna connect with him psychically.
Okay.
Make sure that he knows that I'm the one that racked his brain with pain, and I'll do it again if he fucks with me.
All right.
I'm coming on strong.
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, fuck. I've got charisma up to wing wang, buddy.
I know, but you're not intimidating, Courtney.
I'll be standing over his shoulder. Can I intimidate as well?
No, you can assist because you can't communicate. So Courtney can roll intimidation with advantage.
Just make
as
triangle
Lander.
face at him.
I just blew up this guy's mind, and you say I'm not intimidating. Watch this.
Advantage. Remember, advantage. 20. Okay, he's terrified.
Yeah.
Not of me.
I'm going to ask him what he's doing here.
He says, I am here, sent by my father and my brothers. They are far more powerful than you filthy creatures. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Nope,
No, you
do
go.
it. Do it.
No,
Keep
you go.
going.
We seek.
I'm gonna
we
tell
seek the
me more,
power-
dwarf
We seek
man.
the power found in the ice. None of you do. But you will learn soon enough when my father unleashes his terror upon 10 towns. Your doom soars on dragon's wings.
I'm gonna I don't know. I'll relay that to these guys.
Bit melodramatic, isn't he?
I think he's bluffing.
I'm gonna ask him if there's anybody else in this place.
We are legion. There are many here.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father is Zardarok Sunblight.
Never heard of him.
Sounds like a made up
douche.
name.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
well,
sunscreen.
maybe you've heard of the Heroes of Goodmead, buddy. Get fucked.
That'll
I
learn
have
him.
heard of you. He replies back to Courtney. He goes, "Oh, I've heard of you."
Everyone's heard of us.
It won't matter. Soon you'll all burn in fire.
So you don't like the cold, is what you're saying? I'm getting a lot of confusion back and forth. I mean,
The cold doesn't bother us.
anyway?
We actually quite like the darkness
Cold
that has
never
come with the
bothered me
cold.
anyway.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Lander takes 25 psychic damage from the DM.
I've got 10 temporary.
And shits his pants from the onslaught.
Joke's on
Burn.
you, I already did. Or do you mean again? Shit my pants again.
Okay, shit your pants again.
Alright. Everyone needs to roll Constitution save DC 15.
He says, "What now? Torture? Give me death!"
I puke.
I say okay, and then I just backslap, like I slap him across the face with the back of my hand. Not nearly hard enough to kill him, just to insult him.
Okay.
I'm going to stab him, and then I'm going to lay down hands and bring him back. Then I'm going to do it again.
Super. Do you want to roll to stab him?
No, it's... yeah, fine. Why not?
I want to see him miss his armor class.
Well, he's not big anymore.
And he's prone. So it would be an advantage,
Oh,
technically.
I get advantage, technically? I could just coup de grace. Do I have to roll for a coup de grace?
So you just beat his armor class to pierce him.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
He's wearing some really good looking chainmail.
Well, I'm taking it. And then I'm going to stab him.
So you kill him and take his armor. Nice.
Then I lay on hands and bring him back. I'm just going to give him 1 hit point.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I love how
Okay.
this is.
Now he's naked though. He has no armor on. He's wearing chainmail.
And in loincloth. I'm not going to make him completely naked.
As you take the chainmail off, it is not regular steel. It is very heavy.
Ooh. But it's not going to fit me because it's not big enough, right?
Well, dwarves are technically medium size, so it's not going to fit you like it was made for you, but
I could get it altered at the tailor
sure.
for metal. The metal tailor. I think they're called a black shoe thing. Can't remember.
You could get it figured out.
Perfect. And I'm guessing there's another set of armor on the other guy that we should probably.
Yes, but it's not nearly as nice as this guy. The other guy's wearing scale mail.
Okay. So do we want to get any more questions out of this guy? Or do you want me to stab him again and bring him back again?
I mean, I don't think there's anything else here, but let me take a look. Can I pull this lever to get rid of the spikes?
Yes.
I will pull the lever to get rid of the spikes.
So you pull them and those doorways open back up again.
Okay.
Are you going wandering?
Yeah, I'm just taking a look around.
We
Okay.
need to
I'll send
rescue the
Scooter.
goats. I'll move the
We need
burlap
to
sack.
rescue the goats.
I'll remove the burlap sack and take the. I'm assuming it's the lantern.
Yes.
I'll put that in my pack, and then I'll put the burlap sack over the dwarf's head.
And then
Okay.
execute him.
The one that you stripped of the armor?
Yes.
Okay. So?
Does anybody want the scale mail? Does anybody else wear heavy armor?
No.
Scale mail's medium.
Or scale's medium?
He's a dwarf, though, right? Like, would it fit?
It would fit. As I said, it wouldn't fit like it was made for you, but dwarves are medium, you're medium.
I would wear. I have light armor right now, and my courage or my College of Valor allows me to wear medium armor. So I would wear it if it's better than what I have.
It'll definitely give you an advantage.
Yeah, it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy on Courtney, but he can totally wear it. Do you want me to give you that? The scale mail?
Yeah, do it up. How does that like give me like disadvantage on like dexterity checks or something like that? How does that affect me?
Scale mail. Hold on. This is weird. It put 2 scale mails on your sheet. Scale mail, your armor class is not high enough to have to worry about it. It does give you disadvantage on stealth checks.
Stealth. Okay, cool. When I roll stealth, will that automatically happen?
It
or do
jumped
I
your
have to
armor class
remember
from
that?
13. Jumped your armor class from 13 to 16.
I'm beefy now, boys. Here we go. College of Valor.
What type of chain is it that I took? If you don't mind my asking, or do I need to have that looked at?
No, just a second. Let me get that for you. So it's chainmail +1. However, it's made of adamantine.
Ooh.
You're a
So
fancy boy now.
I'll drag over the chainmail +1. We'll have to come in later and add the adamantine properly. But basically, adamantine's so hard that if you're struck by a critical hit, you ignore it.
Oh yeah,
I
motherfucker.
really like that.
It has to be. It has to be melee damage, right?
Yeah.
Like if I hit you with a critical firebolt, you're still taking crit. But if I strike you with any kind of a weapon, you
It's
ignore
just
the
a
critical.
regular. Yeah, it's just a regular hit. Still counts as a hit.
Still hits, but it doesn't do critical damage.
All right.
Oh my god, our tank is turning into a tank.
And it's +1. So I've dragged over chainmail +1 onto your sheet. You just have to unequip your chainmail there. I think we're good.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
And we'll add the adamantine after, but for now we just know that if you're hit with a critical hit from a melee attack, we're just ignoring it.
I try to ignore it every time, but usually don't let me.
I know. Okay, where to now? Jade, they're looting the bodies.
I'm just taking a look. Maybe.
The ogre is sort of just grunting and groaning to himself.
I said I'd let you out, but you didn't reply, so you can just stay there and suffer. And I'll take a look down this pit. Can I see the bottom?
Yeah, it's somewhere between 20-25 feet deep.
Anything down there?
Nothing.
Ah.
Actually, this place looks like, as I've mentioned, it's very sparsely decorated in that. It's almost like this is awaiting a garrison to arrive. But it's not been used. It looks relatively recently built. There are arrow slits to either side of the door.
And the well, it's just like a water well?
Yeah, you look down and it goes down to that frozen. Remember out the front there was a frozen waterway pouring out? So they can retrieve water, it looks like, from that waterway here.
Okay. Well, alright, I'll report back and just... I don't think this is where, like, the main group is. So... We didn't find anything that would missing other than the lantern, right? There was still a jewelry box that was missing.
Yeah.
There was some
things.
pearls.
And pearls.
Pearls, jewelry box. The jewelry box is still missing. The pearls are missing. And
You found the goats?
you found the goats. You found the lantern.
So there may be a party coming back here at some point.
Aye, or they have somewhere else. Like, this seems to be sort of like a staging area more than anything. So...
What if we raise the drawbridge and have a rest and see if anybody shows up?
I can do that. Can you lift that guy up a bit and maybe we can get some more information? Figure out where their main home is?
Yeah, for sure. We can always put him in the cage with the zombie ogre if he doesn't want to answer questions.
Yeah, let's drag him over there now. Just put him just out of arm's reach.
Yeah. Or we could tie him face to face with his dead brother.
Okay, so do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's psychologically
So
fuck
when
with people.
When you bring him over, the zombie ogre does not act adversely to him.
Oh, come on. Is this just because I wouldn't let you out?
Oh.
What a fucking wiener.
He's so cute.
How
I'm
long
gonna
does your
call him
fire thing
George.
stay around for, Agni?
1 hour.
Okay, so we're still good. Yeah, so the zombie ogre doesn't seem to get aggressive at all towards the dwarf.
What if I give him a jab?
And make it
Give
look
him a
like
jab.
The ogre?
Zombie.
make it look like the dwarf did it.
Yeah.
You can't. You're weekend at burning.
Weekend
the
at
dwarf.
Bernie's, yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
You jab him and he like shakes at the bars a bit. Obviously did not like that.
Look what this fucker did to you. See, he locked you in the thing and he's poking you. Still no. You're right, Git, you know that.
How intimidating is Phelan?
Not very. Why?
Well, if Harry's not intimidating, and she was, she can speak Dwarvish at least.
Let me check. Yeah, intimidation 1.
Does this dwarf speak Common at all?
Yes, he does.
Well, then I'm just gonna try and intimidate him into answering questions.
Well, he's like, what more do you want from me? Let me die.
Where's the rest of your group?
We're everywhere. We've infiltrated Icewind Dale. We now await the dragon.
I'm asking specifics, not mumbo jumbo bullshit.
Wait, what fucking dragon?
I told you, my father's retribution will come on wings of dragons.
Oh, I thought you were being metaphorical.
Shit don't fly, son.
It's metaphorical.
It's metaphorical. It's a synonym.
Taser face.
great movie.
It's a name. What strikes fear in the hearts of those who hear it.
Okay.
So he tells he basically, just to be clear, they're gathering Chardolin he's gathering Chardolin for his father. His father is some kind of Duergar lord, and they're going to unleash a dragon on Icewind Dale.
Where's your father?
Never. I would never tell you such a thing.
What
Go
if
ahead.
we ask real fucking
Kill me.
nice?
What if we what?
What if we ask really fucking nicely?
Only we had charm person.
Oh yeah, let's charm him.
He motions
charming
down
him.
at his blade, the wounds that you've inflicted.
What
Do
you
your
called?
worst.
I'm gonna charm him, Jer.
Okay.
Let's see if it does anything.
His eyes sort of glaze over. He blinks at you.
Hmm.
That's more like it, he says.
I don't have it on my little spell book here.
Oh, did we drop it?
I think so.
Oh no.
Well, I don't think we dropped it. I think it just didn't go over.
Possible.
Also, I've a little bit missed our dramatic soundtrack tonight.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. I am very sorry.
it was a little
That's
disappointing.
probably why the stream's been crashing, because there's no music.
Every 3 minutes, I want to hear like a bum bum bum.
Here, we'll get something going here for you.
There we go. This
Too
is
loud?
the Green Gwen music, isn't it?
No, it's okay.
No, it's not the Green Gwen music.
No?
Her music's fantastic. Anyway,
Creepy.
I show it on
wait.
your spell sheet, Courtney. It's the first spell of your first level slots.
Found it. I thought that they would all be on my like bio sheet, like in my quick cast things, on my
Okay.
core sheet. Sorry.
Well,
Anyways,
he is charmed, sir.
charm the pants off him. Okay. Like, hey man, come on. Like, look, we both want the same thing here. I even wrote you a song, and I play him a small song I quickly whipped up called the Bravery of Dwarves.
Dwarves.
Yeah. It's
Does it
actually
talk
quite
Does
It's
it
quite
talk about them
patronizing,
grunting?
actually.
Does it talk about
Yeah.
them grunting?
It also
Sticking their
mentions
fingers where they
how
shouldn't be.
it all mentions how good they are as lovers.
He tells you, sequestered among the crags of the spine of the world lies a grim fortress, hewn out of the rock. This fortress is home to the clan Sunblight of the Duergar.
How do we get there?
He says, you will have to ascend the spine of the world, south of Redwaters. And west of the Cackling Chasm.
I note that to my friends, or they already hear that, right?
All of you don't know. You've never been to the Cackling Chasm, but it's a. Everybody knows about the Cackling Chasm. That's sort of a landmark out towards the spine of the world. Gnolls live there. So he's saying it's to the west of the Cackling Chasm, up into the mountains. You'll find the fortress of the Sunblight clan.
How do we gain entry?
You don't. The fortress is well guarded. Sentries on the walls and the parapets.
How do we enter as a friend?
Belog.
Hello. You would approach the gates. But do not worry of these things, my friends. They would not let you in.
Is there a secret entrance?
I would hate to see you harmed, Courtney.
We've been through so much together. I'm sorry I melted your brain.
I understand. Sometimes I need a Snickers.
All right.
Not sponsored.
I tell him I'm about to send him off to rest in peace.
Must you?
I tell him he's not long for this world.
I'm glad that we've patched things up then.
Mm-hmm. You're off to be with your ancestors, in whose company you shall not be ashamed.
I will tell the gods of the Duregar of our friendship.
I dispatch him.
He does the whole log drawn out.
Yeah, like I try to kill him mercilessly, but am obviously not practiced in this. So when I go to run him through, I kind of hit like I don't hit any vital organs, and it's just painful.
He motions you to come closer. It's like, Courtney, it's getting cold and very dark.
The sun's getting real low.
Is this the Buffy death scene with Pee Wee Herman?
Courtney, are you there? There! Take my hand so I do not pass alone.
I just laugh at him.
I'll hold it.
Bitch, you talking with a whole lot of charm in your mouth. You just let him die?
Yeah, I don't try again more effectively. I just leave him there, assuming that that's gonna do it.
Okay, he finally just like one last.
And you gave me shit for killing something that wasn't even alive.
A large pool of blood forming under his body. Bruised and battered and naked.
I'm gonna wipe his blood off on my little dagger on my pants.
Give me a perception check, Courtney.
I certainly will. Without advantage, normal.
Just perception.
Here we go. I'm just talking to myself, Chair. I'm clicking here. 16.
You look at that hand that reached for you lying on the ground, and there's a ring on it.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, I think we were friends in the end, and he would want me to have this, or his. I'll safeguard it until we can return it to his family.
Okay.
I shall take the ring, the one ring.
I have to say, this is some fucking bullshit. You give me shite for a guy falling down a pit, and you just like fucked with this guy mentally. I think that's worse.
I gave him a restful death, though. He was happy to die in the end.
I don't think he was.
There was no cruelty in it. I'm not practiced, okay? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fit in. I want you guys to accept me.
You want to go for the heart, not like a gut shot. That just takes forever.
He's a dwarf. I don't know where his heart is.
So as you pull the ring off, it's dirty and tarnished, but you think it's made of gold, and it has a line of red garnet stone that runs around the entire circumference of the ring.
Can I identify it to see if it has magical properties?
Yeah. Do you have it? You want to use a spell slot and cast Identify?
Do I ever?
It is a ring of fire resistance.
That's so resistancy.
It's so resistant.
That'll come in real handy for this fuck-off wasteland that we're in.
I'm going to admire it for now and just slip it onto my finger for safekeeping.
Okay.
Do I need to add that into my inventory?
Yes, I'll add it right now.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, so I'll pull up the drawbridge.
What was the dwarf's name?
I'm not sure you actually got it.
Never asked.
But it
Brother.
was Nidar, Nidar, Nidar,
Nidar, okay. I'm gonna write a song.
and he was your. In death, he believed you to be his best friend. He didn't even have time for the spell to end to realize you were just fucking with his mind.
I would have waited until a minute after the spell ended and then killed him.
Just to watch the oh shit and gone.
Good. Yeah. But I'm sick.
Can confirm.
Yep.
No. I did it without cruelty.
Really?
Well,
Because he
for-
looked like he suffered a wee bit.
A lot.
The thing was, it wasn't intentional cruelty. It was.
You let him bleed
You
out.
said it was intentional.
He reached for your hand and you just let it lie there.
I'm uncomfortable by death. I laugh
You're
when
in
it's
the wrong group.
inappropriate.
So
Again.
Courtney, as long as you wear the ring, you only take half damage from fire.
Okay.
I'd like to point out again that this was fucking bullshit.
I'm gonna wink at Phelan and say I put a ring on it.
She looks at the ring. She obviously is admiring the ring. She's like, well, trinkets like that go a long way.
Maybe this will reduce the damage I take from chlamydia. Half burning damage.
But only
At
when you
that
pee.
point- Yes. Wait. The level of maturity is astounding.
You're the one that called us dildos on Twitter or
I know.
whatever. We're just
Hey,
trying
you
to live
don't
up to your expectations.
You don't have to tell me. I know. This is why.
I'm a don't. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
Oh, ooh. Okay, well, what do we do now, everyone?
Take a long rest.
Yeah, we're gonna.
There's
pull
a
up the
door to the
bridge.
south, or you can head out.
Door to the south.
Yeah, I think you've missed a door.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't even see
down
that.
here.
All right.
I
yeah,
know you
Well,
guys
we're gonna
are-
raise the
I
drawbridge.
know
first.
you guys are completionists. That's why I mentioned it, but you certainly
gonna-
don't have.
Raise the drawbridge first, so we don't get
Yeah.
surprised by anybody coming in.
Okay.
I don't want a
Drawbridge is up.
backdoor attack.
No
Drawbridge is
backdoor
up.
attacks allowed.
I gotta put the back door stop in.
Hooter's gonna
Aggie.
assist. No.
With what?
I'm putting the back door stop in just to be safe.
We need to define help action better.
It's something that helps. Perfect definition right there.
Hooter's gonna help with
Action.
an investigation.
$21.
See, Spitter made all the difference.
I'm really. Ugh, I don't like help.
I'm trying to intimidate the door.
The door seems mundane and untrapped.
Okay, I will go stealthy and take a peek inside.
Everyone make a dex save as the fireball explodes. I'm kidding.
Give me that ring.
I love that you're immediately like, get the ring. Get the ring.
Buzz says hi, everybody. He's going to bed.
Good night, dude.
Puppy.
Good
Buzz.
night.
Good night. Good
Buzz
night,
is where it's
little dog.
at, actually. He's a little bit ornery at times, but he's fantastic.
What do you
we
mean
all,
he's
though?
ornery?
He does.
He's the
well,
most
when we go to the dog
unornery
park,
dog I've
when
ever
he goes
met.
to the dog park, everybody better keep their fucking distance.
Well,
Wait.
he's got good
Ornery
boundaries.
or horny? Because those are two different things.
Yes.
Ornery, I said. I didn't say horny.
He's packing though, seriously.
I'm gonna open this door all stealthy like and take a peek inside.
Wieners.
I
Did
don't
we lose
know-
the stream too?
No,
No.
that didn't go away. I don't know what happened.
Holy shit.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
We lost all our pictures on the stream.
It's coming back. 1 sec.
They're coming back. Settle down.
Oh, there we are. Except I'm Courtney now.
You are Courtney.
And Harry's the dungeon master.
Okay. So we're going.
I am a living god.
So after the fireball goes off and doesn't hit any of us.
There was no fireballs. I was just being a dick. This chamber appears to be a cell block lined with stone doors that have small barred windows set into them at dwarf eye height level. Snow and wind enter the room through a barred window over here.
A singing window?
Just like the barred windows you saw outside.
Oh, I caught sight of something. I'll wave Lander back.
Hang on a second. Yeah, it looks out towards the snow-covered bunker and the main entrance. Inside the chambers, inside the cells, there are a number of cells with people in them. Or at least they seem to be people. They look to be like the warriors, the nomads, the barbarians that you traveled with. You're not sure if these are elk warriors or not, but they have a lot of similar features.
Can I connect
However,
with one psionically?
They don't look very alive.
Oh, damn.
And you can see a large number of spores, like little fungi, growing on their body.
Well, that's fucking horrifying.
As you move about this room, a shout comes from the stairway. There's a set of stairs leading down here, and a shout comes out in dwarf, and Phelan says that they just said, "Don't come any closer or they'll shoot."
Tell them we mean them no harm.
Well, now I have to come closer.
So Phelan does the translation, tells you that, you know. And there were two dwarves yelling.
We're
Two
friends
dwarves.
of Nader.
Yeah, right. She's like, they're not buying it.
No kidding.
Okay, that was the only move I had saved up, so.
Well, I was pretty stealthy. Did they see me or did they hear Lander?
Because of the stair, you can't actually really see them unless you actually look down the hallway. So you don't think they saw you, but they can hear the group of you moving around up here.
You know, you guys really need to learn what me going first means.
Arlay,
Putting that out there.
Agni, you're muted.
Lander, you're gonna run down there and smack things, right?
Probably, yeah. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. And...
I'm gonna cast Enlarge on him.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. What does that do?
Makes you big.
It impresses Phelan.
She was already impressed, trust me.
Well, in this cold, you know, you.
It does a lot of things.
Oh, God.
Basically, you do an extra D4 damage. And you have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. That's sort of where, you know.
All right. Well,
And you're fucking huge.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna start wading down the stairs.
Okay. Let's get a Shield of Faith up on you there. There we go. Okay, and then you run down the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, they have readied actions, dude. So they're gonna throw javelins at you as you come
I'm combat
storming
rolling.
down.
It's fine.
What?
I'm combat rolling. It's fine.
Tuck and
Like a
roll.
boulder.
Jimmy Superfly Snooker from the top of the stairs.
But do they
dude,
have a ballistae?
I haven't heard that. What?
Do they
Is
have
there
a
a ballista?
Is there a ballista?
There is a ballista.
That he
So I
can,
got a
like-
20 and a 17.
Both miss. Thanks to Shield of Faith and +1 chainmail.
Okay, I'm gonna move you down to here. You take your attack, and then we're rolling initiative. Holy crap!
Plus a D4, right?
That's D4. That's right.
What if is he still inspired?
The top
and
guy
I
or the
still have
top guy or the bottom guy? When did you
Top guy.
inspire him? When did you inspire him?
In the last
He
combat.
inspired me in the last
Oh, no,
combat
it's
that I
been more
didn't
than
use.
10 months. Been more than 10 months. Top or bottom?
Top.
Lander. Top.
I'm a
And
top
you
for
do.
sure.
Oh, it's 16. Okay, now can I get everybody to roll initiative? This will probably be a very quick combat, but roll it anyways. Oh, look at their initiative. There, that's lovely.
What? Why?
What's the matter?
It said a thing. You wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Oh, you have to
gotta
click on your
click your
token
token and then click initiative.
I have to do what?
click on your token and then click in the initiative button.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You did way better.
I did way better.
And the rats. We're not rolling initiative for the rats. Fuck these rats and this ferret. Fuck this bag of
It's a
furry.
weasel.
Fuck the weasel. Okay, hold on a second.
I thought it was Slap the Weasel.
Can we come up with names for each one of the animals that might come out of the bag?
I did.
Like whenever the rats
they're
come
on
out,
fantasy
I want it
grounds.
to be Splinter.
Fantasy grounds.
Splinter. Nice.
Splinter for the rats for sure.
Okay. Giant rat wins initiative. What do you command him to do?
He's gonna go fuck up some dwarfs.
I don't think he can get there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would you like him to dash?
I'll punch him down the stairs.
Here, he can get to here.
Toss the giant rats.
No, there's fine.
Odegarn. Throw the
5,
rat
10,
down the stairs.
15,
Go get him, boy!
30. Oops, I didn't do the thing. Oops, that button doesn't work. What am I doing? Yeah, right there. Wow!
Okay.
Why'd you move over there?
Because I moved him. We were moving him at the same time. What would you like to do?
Oh, okay. I was gonna shoot the top one, even though he has cover,
Do it.
with a magic stone.
You rolled a crit,
Crit.
so it totally hits. Courtney,
Oh,
you put the stone like right between his eyes.
did it kill him?
Oh, yeah, he's down and out.
Let's see. Oh, no. Oh, wrong
Courtney,
way.
you hear you? Oh my gosh, I got to change this music up. We're fighting. I
Okay,
need to
every
get
square is 10 feet, right?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Every square is 10 feet. Yes.
10, 20, 30. Is that as far as I can go then?
Yes, sir.
I can move 30 feet. I can't tell which things are which. Who can I see?
That guy.
You see that guy down there?
I can see him. Okay, I'm gonna.
Cover, but
Is he in melee range at all of Lander?
he is in melee range of Lander.
Okay, I'm gonna try and scare him off so Lander can slash him in the back.
Go ahead.
Take
Roll
some
your-
dissonant.
Dissonant whispers.
Boom, buddy.
Okay, I have to make a saving throw versus.
Wisdom.
Is it wisdom?
DC 14.
Yep.
he made his save. So he doesn't run, but he does take half.
Take that psychic damage, you brave little man.
Phelan's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only get to... Okay, she'll stand here beside Courtney and Duregar and shoot her bow.
Oh shit, I didn't even use my bonus action.
I just rolled short sword, but it's the same bonus to hit and everything. So that hits for 8. She fires an arrow into his shoulder. He's taking a pounding there. Lander, your turn.
Okay. That's a miss, is it not?
14, it is a miss, yes.
Boom.
You done?
I'm gonna move here to let somebody else get up in melee.
Okay. Now are you done?
No, I have to hit the button. Now I'm done.
No, I have to hit the button. Fuck you.
It may be slow, but eventually I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I know.
Smack him.
Smack him.
16?
16 is just what you needed. How much damage?
14.
14? Nice, he dies.
He did.
He died.
I check him
Let's
for
see if-
rings.
Let's see if I can find our favorite music here for to end the night on. I think it's
That's
this.
not it.
I think this is it. I can't remember, to be honest. Okay, so this chamber, now that you've fought your way into it, small rooms flank a central common area where crates and sacks are stashed against the west wall. The doors of the 2 southern rooms are open, and each room is empty except for a tattered bedroll and a chair. From behind the closed doors of the northern rooms, you hear faint sounds of snoring. You don't actually. They're here. They heard the clanging of the trap and all that too. The crates and most of the sacks contain basic supplies, including blankets, rations, hempen rope, and other equipment. One small sack holds the remaining stolen valuables from Caer Konig. 25 pearls carved into decorative beads, and as well as the missing jewelry box, and a number of other knickknacks and things like that have been taken from the town. Another sack contains 3 daggers, a set of woodcarver's tools, a set of navigator's tools, a tackle, fishing tackle, and a potion in a leather pouch with 73 silver.
Right? Take all of that.
And it's a potion. We'll just throw it out there. It's a potion of healing.
Wonder where they were taking all the random shit from the village.
A lot of it is baubles and that maybe could have been mistaken for Chardolin. But obviously is like, this is not what we're looking for.
Right. This
isn't what we're looking for. Hip hop will be here.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap there for tonight. You guys have explored the Duregar outpost here. We learned that there's a dragon coming to Icewind Dale. We are gonna level up our characters for next time.
And we learned that there's magic items in this game.
Anyone that stuck with us through all those technical difficulties, thank you. I don't know why.
We
but...
appreciate you.
What's that?
We appreciate you.
Yes, we appreciate you. We love you. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'll die if that happens at during the Heroes.
Don't die.
Who's TFO? I'll die.
No.
We got some magic items in the party tonight. We got a potion, of healing. We got a ring of fire resistance, and we got some magic armor.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Yeah.
Feel spoiled. I got a magic sword and magic armor in the last 2 sessions.
You're going to return to Caer Konig with
all the
all their
swag.
stuff.
Now we're the heroes of Caer
No,
Konig.
we were
You're
gonna
totally
stay.
and the people at Caer Konig seem to really like you. Like they
They
really
don't know
like
we're
you.
sons of bitches yet.
We
haven't
were going
known
to
us
take a
long enough
long
to-
rest here. We were going to pull up the drawbridge, take a long rest, and see if
Okay.
anybody else shows up. Because we
Did
need to
anyone
know...
record the 73 silver pieces on the character sheet for next time?
I was going to
No.
say that we all got 18.
Okay, can everyone put 18 silver on their character sheet?
Sure.
So that we know you have
Sure.
that. And who wants the potion of healing?
Lander.
Lander?
Sure. Okay, I'll take it.
I'll drag that over onto your character sheet there, Lander.
All right. Thanks for giving me stuff and things.
Well, you take most of the beating, so...
Yeah, but I deserve it, usually. Can
Sure.
anybody use the mundane chainmail that I was wearing? Even Phelan?
I think Phelan is already wearing mundane chainmail. Just one moment. Phelan is wearing... Phelan has a breastplate +1.
Wow.
So...
Never mind. We can
Yeah.
put that into party loot to sell, I guess.
Mm.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll just throw her in the bag of holding. Oh, wait, never mind.
Who has Betty Beaver wax ring?
We gave it back to Ronaldo.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
we
in
gave it back
exchange
to him because
for...
we had to make friends.
Yeah, in exchange for setting up the meeting with Phelan.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, cool. Well, that was good. We'll wrap it there. And next game, do you guys have other games going on this week? My next game isn't until Sunday.
Same.
Nope.
Sunday,
No.
Sunday.
This is the first of our weeks off for Witches Walking Werewolves, and then next week we have Heroes for CFs.
Cool. And again, please come out and check out Heroes for CF, and you can win prizes. You can win prizes. All you got to do is come check us out. Are we raiding somewhere? I have nothing to do. I'm not streaming anymore.
No responsibility. How do you feel about that?
I kind of like it. Actually, I kind of like it.
Yeah, we're
no
gonna
pressure.
raid Maternal Soul, who's one of our Vector co-streamers. She's streaming.
Oh, she's
so-
playing Dead by Daylight.
Dead by
I want to play
Daylight.
Dead by Daylight with her.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. She usually plays with Dead Girl and Eliana. Ellie.
Oh well,
I'll
maybe
just
it's
go
a
with Ellie.
girls' club thing. I don't want to step in on
He's
that.
in there, her fiance.
You can be one of the girls.
And I think Thor
And
was
Thor
playing
was.
too, so it's not a girls' club thing. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
Bye.